Cheers, everybody. Welcome to a very excited JB. Might not look it, but I'm excited about this one. We're off to America. I managed to get hold of an American import. We're off to Barrier Brewing Company, who are based in New York, somewhere over there. I'll read to you where they're based in a minute. We have got their flagship beer, and it is an Indian Pale Ale, and it is the can of their money, clocking at 6.8% ABV. There you go. There's a government health warning for you. So it's a proper, legit US can. It cost a small fortune. I'm not going to tell you how much it cost, but whenever I see American beers, I'll make a beeline for them because they are absolutely awesome. Usually. The perfect example of East Coast. Oops. The glasses. These I really need these. The perfect example of East Coast meets West Coast IPA has become our flagship IPA. Dry hopped with Citra, Azaka, Centennial, Simcoe, citrusy, dank, piney, resiny. The beer that puts Barrier Brewing on the map. The flagship beer. It looks fantastic. The can art looks absolutely wonderful. I absolutely love that. This lot are based in Oceanside. Yeah, Oceanside, New York. And yeah, 6.8% ABV, 16 fluid ounce, 1 pint can, apparently. Don't know about that. And there's something behind that label, but I'm not going to move it because it's just going to go up there. So let's crack it open and see what we get. Oh, yeah. Now, East Coast, West Coast IPAs. For me, West Coast is the best coast, but you get a good East Coast, it's good. Good beer, as I say. So, what am I getting? Juiciness, orange, lemon, pine. It's there. So, let's pour it out like you do. And hopefully, do a decent pour. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of like a lemon drop in colour. Thick, compact head. There we go. For me, the US are kings of the IPA. That style for me belongs over there. Even though most probably the Brits invented it, the Brits really have not produced anything decent IPA wise. When you go to America, never been to America by the way, you know, I can imagine this type of style of beer in the burger joints or whatever. Big fat American burger. One of these beers is going to be a match made in heaven. So, being a glass, as you can see, thinning, white head, hazy, looks absolutely fantastic. Let's get an aroma. Lemon, orange. Such a juicy aroma. There's no dankness to it. It's just lemon. It's just pure fruit aroma. Oranges and a slight peachness to it, maybe. I'm going to go in. Cheers, everybody. The beer feels more East Coast than West Coast for me. Not taking anything away from it, it's tasty stuff. It really is. It really is. I'll go in again. It's not as full on bitter as what you get on a Westie. But what you're getting, juicy fruit notes. Lovely juicy fruit notes of orange, peach, lemon. Mouthfeel is medium to soft, really nice. Towards the back end, you're getting the bitterness. For me, you're not getting that pine as much. It is slightly resiny, but you're not getting that pine which you do get. Well, you do get the pine, but it's not as prevalent as what you get on the West Coast. Body of the beer, full of flavour. And you got that, it's just really, really nice. It's just really, it's easy drinking, but packed full of flavour, juicy. It's lovely, lovely stuff. It really is. Would I buy it again? For sure. Now, this is the big question. Was this worth the money that I paid? Was this worth, pardon the pun, was this worth the money that I paid for it? I think for me, when you're into your beer, you pay anything for a beer. So from my perspective, yeah, I mean, for me, it's worth the money. But from a different perspective, what do I prefer? This, would I prefer, if I lived, you know, if I was on, if if I was given the option of this or a Stone IPA, I've got the can here. What would I choose over these two? Now, the Stone IPA, if I remember rightly, is 6.9. That's 6.8. How does it match up to the Stone IPA? You know what? I think I would still choose the Stone IPA over it because I absolutely adore that beer. But taking nothing away from this beer, it is absolutely fabulous. It really is. One more for the road. It's just, for me, when you have it, you got beautiful fruity notes. It's not as bitter as a Westie, and it's not as resinous as a Westie, but it's still cracking stuff. Boys and girls, Barrier Brewing Company, money. Who gives a shit about money? Enjoy your beer. See you on my next one. Bib bib.